Alright, it's the morning after my last video. Due to circumstances on her end, I never got a chance to tell her yet. Today, she lives upstate from me, way upstate. She was down doing some errands, which is why I got the chance to see her face to face. And she goes back today. She's promised to see me before she leaves. And today it's going to happen. If something else happens where I can't see her face to face, I'll have to do it by phone. I can't wait any longer. It's now 5 a.m. in the morning and I have to go to work, so today should be a lot of fun. Again, I'll let you know what she says.
You know, I've rehearsed like 5 different speeches, but I don't know how to put this out. I don't know. I want to say it directly, but at the same time, I don't know.
You said there was something happened a long time ago?
Well, it's not something that happened. It's just I haven't been able to be myself totally.
Why?
I'm gay.
What?
I'm gay.
You really truly think you are?
I know I am.
How would you know that for a fact? You're attracted to men or what?
I've always been attracted to men. I didn't just, decide to jump on a boat. I didn't decide just to try something different. It's not a rebellious thing. It's not anything like that. It's just, I've never been attracted to women. I mean, I've tried. At first, when I was, in my teens and all, I tried to date women. I've had sex with women.
But it just wasn't.
It was just never me. I mean, you ever noticed I've never brought over a girlfriend or mentioned one?
Well, you dated that Jean for a while.
That was back in high school.
Yeah, I know. And then you were talking about some girl, Jennifer, when you were in the military.
Yeah. She was... I've had sex with a total of 2 women. And I've only had sex a few times with each of them.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Is it more of a mental or is it a physical thing?
Both.
It's both?
It's the same way as a heterosexual would feel towards the opposite sex, except for instead of wanting to be with women, I'm more attracted to men.
I find that surprising. I really do.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously, yeah.
I actually halfway thought you would know, kind of thing, for some reason.
How would I know?
Well,
that never entered my. It just never entered my head,
Yeah.
But
I've always been afraid that if you found out that you would be ashamed of me, or
why would I be ashamed?
I don't know. I just never wanted to lose my family.
Well, I don't think you're going to lose your family.
Some people do.
I love you. And you'll always be my son. You ain't going to change that. I would like to see you less depressed and happy.
That's probably a big chunk of it. I'm 100% positive I might actually have depression, but if you had to if you felt you had to hide something from everyone that you loved.
Well, I don't know. I guess I'm ornery enough where I'd say either, you know. I don't know. So was you going to...
You have no idea how scared I was to come today. In the past 4 days, I've lived off of those meal replacement shakes because I couldn't eat anything. I've only gotten like 2 or 3 hours of sleep.
Lord. Well, I was afraid you were going to tell me you had some terminal illness. You wanted the truth. I thought, oh my God.
No.
Lord, please don't let it be that. I don't think I could face it. Well, Beth told me the other day, she says, I got to go for my second chemo shot. I said, what? She said, I got to go for a chemo treatment. I said, oh my God, wait a minute. And I was having heart palpitations and everything. I said, God, I can't take this. I can't take 2 kids dying of cancer, you know?
Right.
You've got to do something. Cindy, I just was so scared when she had that cancer. I hope they got it all. I'm still smoking, so I can't bitch at her for smoking.
Right.
But I really do, you know. But that doesn't change the way I feel about you, Randy. Yeah, nothing like that ever would, you know.
I mean,
I thought you knew how I felt.
Well, I mean, I know that, but there was a statement several years ago that you made that it didn't sound like you approved like gay marriage or this and that.
I don't, to be honest. It's my religious beliefs, though, you know.
What if I found, the right guy and decided he wanted to get married and adopt kids? Or
I wasn't real happy with Pam's choices. Not been real happy with Cindy's choices. She's made quite a few.
I promise I'm not going to troll the prisons for a day.
Well, no. Well, just what scares me now that you told me that, is I'm worried about AIDS. You know.
Oh, I'm not reckless. I never have been. So.
But.
I use protection.
Yeah.
But if I did find someone, would you be, or like maybe bring them over? Would you want to meet them?
Probably, to be honest.
Okay. I was just thinking that, okay. Right.
You were just thinking what? Have you met somebody?
No, not yet. I've let the fear of losing everyone keep me from going out and even looking. But it got real bad a couple weeks ago. I've never really had a serious relationship ever, and my life is about half over already. I'm middle aged now.
Well, I didn't think I'd live this old, to be honest with you. I mean, my mother lived to be 70, and I thought, well, she was a lot better person than I am. I'd made a lot of mistakes in my life. I've done a lot of things I wished I could do, but I can't,
Right.
And it's just, I don't know. I just thought, well, if I live such and such age, but were you going to put it on the internet that you're...
I was thinking about it. I mean, helping me get through some of the part, like especially like not just being gay, but when I was going through with when Pam died, I was still by myself.
Yeah.
You had Frank and Jennifer up there, and Beth had John, and Cindy had her kids, and
well, your dad didn't have anybody but the rest of us. That's why I tried to act nice and kind to him,
But it got real intense, and
even though I don't,
when I posted the videos for Pam,
I'll always love you, but I may not always approve of. Now, how do I say this without you taking offense? I don't want you to take offense at all. It's just I couldn't embrace myself.
Right. Well, that's how I've always felt.
Okay, so you know what I'm feeling, except
right.
but
Jennifer knows. I told Jennifer a couple years ago.
It's funny she never said nothing.
I asked her not to.
Oh.
I was afraid. She said that Beth suspects, but I haven't told Beth yet. I think Beth I'm just going to call, and I'm not going to go down to Florida, so I don't have to do... I don't want to live a half-life.
I don't want you to feel like you have to hide. But,
Look,
regardless,
I can't.
I wished you would try to get closer to God with it. Regardless, because He helps so much in any problem.
I tried so hard when I was in the military to regain my faith, but it's just not there anymore. You know,
I couldn't lose my faith for
I
nothing.
didn't want you to see me as less.
Well, I'm not going to see you as less.
Like a abomination or something, like, you know, some sort of crime against God or whatever.
No. No, because I know God gave you to me. Because I wasn't even sure I was pregnant. Your dad and I were having a lot of trouble. And I remember reading the Bible, and it said, and she took him in her arms and nursed him. I knew right then and there that I was pregnant for you. And I took you and dedicated you when you were the only one of my kids that I actually took and had, was dedicated when you were little.